You ready?
Touch my side.
I see you working with some ass shit, and ass shit, make a nigga spit his gas shit, ass shit, girl, you look good when you back that ass up. You a big pot, or you back that ass up? Come with me, we gonna back that ass up. Girl, what you doing? Back that ass up. That was bomb.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of breath.
Catch it.
Greetings, Earthlings. We back. Crunk as ever, as you can tell. We are in San Antonio.
I knew you was gonna put T.
Cause you already know. We's in San Antonio. Us two with our sister Ray, we brought her along. Well, it's not like we brought her along. This was not our trip. That's probably what that sounded like. Only because we always in her house.
Right.
And so it's like we do hang out with her. We don't just use her for her house. We do see her in person.
Right.
We just happen to use her house in the meantime, between time. You feel me? So we just taking a little mini vacation, getting some girl time.
Yeah, it's been
soaking
great.
in. It's hot.
It's
It's hot as hell. Texas is disrespectful.
Out of nowhere.
The heat is smothering. Do you hear me? Y'all know SpongeBob? That episode, him and Patrick went to, what's her name? Sandy's house. Pinky's up. We've been to the grocery store. We've been out to eat. And every time you step outside, it's just, the heat don't want you to win.
Yeah.
If you can't stand the heat, don't come to Texas because the heat ain't for the weak.
At all.
Write that down. Put that on the shirt and sell it. Heat ain't for the weak. We have a poppin' topic to discuss, and we're gonna be on time with this video. Booyah!
On time.
Hope y'all enjoyed our last video. Did y'all like our little motivational minuto?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's
It was
been
like
YOLO
30
for a
seconds,
minute.
but
Train to Secundo. Did y'all like that? Yeah, we just want to, bloop. What we want to do? Bloop. Just come in and just sing to y'all because we probably sing 95% of our life in grocery stores.
Yeah.
We twerk, we dance,
Yeah.
we pop ass. Cut the check. We backup dancers low key. So we've noticed the graduations took. Round of applause.
Maybe I can try and see about some sound effects or something. Maybe
yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah. Where's the cut the check? Yeah, just put some stuff in the background like that because we're so proud of y'all for graduating.
Congratulations.
We've graduated. And we know that shit was hard. Do you hear me?
Late nights, early
praying
mornings.
You didn't get, your plagiarized paper didn't get caught on being plagiarized.
Or you be on the threshold for
where you gotta ask, do we have to use Turnitin? And the professor is like, keep my eye on that one over there. For you, we do have to use Turnitin just for you because you asked.
When you a hair away from that next letter grade, you just watching Blackboard like
That's
a hawk
That's
the last few days, and they don't grade the last thing. They don't know.
So you gotta wait till after graduation, after the semester is over. So we know that it was hard, and that's what brings us into this topic called PCSD, post-college stress disorder.
And she had to say it because I've been in peak to CT too.
And I thought I was going blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it came out right on time.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us making strides.
Yeah.
We're doing so good. You know what that's called? Growth.
So with
post-college stress disorder. See, you got post-stress just trying to even say that word. PCSD.
Yeah, and we're talking about just that anxiety that you feel when you graduate, when you feel like,
real.
That pressure on your back, like you got an assignment or you got something you need to do.
Right.
And you gotta relax. You gotta inhale. It's over.
It is over.
You graduated. You got that piece of paper, ink still wet with your name on it. What was that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It just happened.
Okay. And so you can relax, which is our first tip, is to congratulate yourself.
Congratulate.
Sit in that feeling of being excited, being happy, being proud of yourself. Going to college is hard.
It is.
Graduating college, no matter when you graduate, is an accomplishment.
Right. And no matter if you are our age, if you're younger, if you're older, you graduated, you did something. We don't know the statistics, but we know 100% of people do not go to college. They do not go to the what's it, post-secondary education. So the fact that you did that, you are all, you're taken out of the majority and put into a minority statistic. And that's a lot. And like she said, it takes a lot to graduate. Professors assholes. They don't want to give you partial credit. They want to give you no credit and expect you to graduate with that. Your GPA been a little flip-floppy.
A little unstable.
A lot of unstable, probably as unstable as you were when you were in college. We understand. So just like she said, breathe, go out, celebrate with friends, take all that in, ask for a lot of money.
Because you went
ask for a lot of money. Yeah, because you paid a lot of money to go.
Right, and you're going to have loans if you took out loans. And that's, for a 4-year college. This is for if you got your associates, you went to community college. If you went...
Certificates.
Any type of certificate. Anything you put the work in and you got a piece of paper with your name on it, enjoy it. Congratulate yourself. Because you did something to better yourself. Nobody's pushing you when you're in college. Maybe that first year, maybe those first couple of months. But when you're deep in it, you're a junior.
It's all on your own. Yeah. Don't nobody care. At that point, you can fail and they just roll on over you. The freshmen and sophomores, they try to catch. Yeah. Because you young and impressionable. But as you get older, it's just kind of like, I'm a junior. Right. Like, don't nobody even really care until you graduate.
Then it's like,
and then it's like, oh my gosh, yay. Yeah. So, for me, it took a long time to finish school, like my undergrad.
Not really a long time.
It was like 6 years.
It wasn't 6. It was 5.
Oh, okay. It felt like 6.
No, it wasn't that long.
Still there. But okay, so it took me a while to graduate. Ivy is on her master's now.
I have one class left.
Speaking of PCSD,
I got an assignment I need to do when we finish this.
Wow, what a damn bird in the mood.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're here for you. Woo! I can't wait till she graduates so I can grab that little corner of the degree because that's my this 0.001% of the degree.
Is that you?
And we got 2 A's in our name, so that's kind of like my degree. Like change that I to a P. Pavant, we in that thing. Our second tip goes into getting skills from your underemployment because the hot question, when you graduate,
where you gonna work? Or what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What's your
Which really
path?
means where you gonna work, where the money at is what everybody want to know.
In a dream world, of course you'd have a job before you graduate, but that's not always the reality. I've mentioned before I worked at a grocery store. Papa worked for Crisis. It's not your ideal job. And if you have that in your mind that you're going to graduate, and of course that happens for some people, you are not going to get hired on your dream job. You're probably not going to get hired at your dream salary or anything like that. And that is okay. Working at a grocery store, I learned customer service skills, organization, how to deal with conflicts in the workplace. And now I have a job where I'm dealing with customers all the time, upset people all the time.
They upset, sis? They do be a little upset.
Very perturbed. I learned how to de-escalate situations being in a grocery store where people are upset because you don't have whatever item that they need. So now those are transferable skills. So don't think that because you're working at a job where you're making minimum wage. Always be mindful that there's something that you can take from this position
and transition it into the new position. And then too, that just helps you to continually grow so that it can open up those doors potentially for you to really exhibit those skills that you've learned in your underemployment area. And I know, you already feel a certain value that you may have, and so as soon as you graduate, where the job at with the $150,000?
Right.
A day.
401k, the insurance,
the
company car,
the little investation, little investment. Yeah. Help me, what does that mean? I don't know. Help me fill out these tax forms. Because in the beginning, you just always need help.
Packet.
We need your W-2. And it's like, okay, so I don't have any kids. Yeah, then 1 to 0 take me out every time. Even now, when it hasn't changed, it's just like, is this still right? So, so just to get the skills from your unemployment. Tip number 1, 2. Oh, girl, I can't count.
Before we jumped over, I did want to say too, don't overlook the things that you accomplish, even if you're, underemployed. When you start a job, you're still a new person there. So anything that you learn, if your boss sees that you're doing well and moves you to another department, even if you're working in sales, say you're working in the children's department and you get moved to the women's department, you can, what skills did you have that you got moved from one place to another? Like, that's still something that you can brag about. You can say, hey, I started in this position as a new person. I was there only 6 months, but this is what I've done in my time there. And highlight, the things that you do outside of work, because you have a degree. Mm-hmm. You have it. Mm-hmm. So all you have to do is just, add those extra things that make you extra special, make you extra you, and you got it.
This guides us into tip number 3 of don't be intimidated by experience guidelines, because I think you kind of underestimate those skills that you already have, because they say they want
1 to 3 years.
Pull up. Who can catch these paws that said that?
Yeah, because
1 to 3 years of experience, and it's like, I ain't got none. So then where's the line for the people that ain't got none of that?
Or if they say 0 to 3, and it's like, but if there's a person with 3 and I have 0, would you not take them over me?
Don't blame me.
Don't blame me.
Don't be
But
I got a degree. I'm smart.
And you just take your piece of paper everywhere.
Everywhere. Make copies of it.
In high school they gave you
the little mini ones that you can put on your keychain. Yes.
And it's just like, hello.
How old are you? I'm old enough. I just graduated high school.
Old enough.
My little degree. Those are so cute too. I don't even think they do that with college degree.
all 3 of them.
I'm taking my what is this called? The folder thing that it's in.
Oh.
When they give it to you, I'm bringing that everywhere I go.
Just hello.
Open it like a suitcase, and as soon as they peer, just slam it closed. and it's like, oh, no hot breath on this piece of paper. Sorry.
And we trying to go for doctorate degrees.
Wow, that's like the second Debbie down. This is the second down.
This is a realistic.
We ain't had to bring that back up.
But
I was trying to put that on the back burner until
we get ready to go again. I'm gonna give us a break because I'm not done.
Please.
But when I'm done, we've already.
Oh, we trying to move forward with the doctorate train.
Yeah.
Rolling. Rolling on the
working a man every night and day.
What we do?
And I never lost 1 minute to say.
What was thinking about?
I worry about the way things might have been. Big whales keep. We look like a seesaw.
Just boing, yoing, yoing, yoing. Tip.
Let's get back on track.
Oh, and something else to add on the don't be intimidated by experience guidelines, because that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. Like 2 Chainz said,
Believe
who else gonna
in
believe
yourself.
in you?
Yeah, if it says 0 to 3 years experience, I guarantee you have some transferable skills that will make you qualify for that job. If you believe you can do that job, all you got to do is convince all them people that you can do that job. So look at the job description and look at things that you've already done that match up with that description.
Like in schools, organizations.
Yeah.
Heading committees, heading events. That's take
project
it back.
management.
Yeah. Look, what? You better go ahead with the applicable skills.
Skills. You have applicable skills. I guarantee if you went to college, you were active in at least one thing.
Yes.
You have skills that you can transfer over into a position that says, years required.
And just like you finesse them papers, finesse that resume.
Finesse that job. And most of the people who are in jobs that they are in now were not qualified. I guarantee.
Oh, for sure. It's really because this sounds like something that I can do, and I'm gonna bite the bullet and do it. That's how we got where we are. Just saying, hey, I think this is where I should be at this moment. So y'all need to give a nigga a job. Y'all niggas hiring? Because I'm broke and y'all got money. And when it's like,
and I got time.
Why are you looking for a job?
Because I don't like being
And it's like, well, why did you look for one, Susan? Would you like to tell the group why you was looking for a job? That's their first question. It's like, because I saw y'all niggas was hiring. Is that not true?
Oh, yeah. Why do you want to work here? Because y'all got the money.
How can we, like, what things can we give to you as a company? And it's like money.
Not that money is the only thing, but
money. I'm trying to move out my mama's house. You still live with your mama, Susan? I bet you want to get out.
Yeah.
cut a check. Which leads us to cutting a check. Doesn't have to be your ideal type of gig, which this does kind of piggyback on the getting skills from your underemployment. But work your job, make your money.
Mm-hmm. If you work in 2 part-time jobs, you working a part-time in Uber, and you walking dogs, you delivering newspapers, it doesn't matter. You know, we have this thing of status, and you're supposed to have this type of life. You know, you're supposed to work 9 to 5. That may not be what you do if you want to be an entrepreneur or whatever. You know, your first jobs is just a stepping stone to get you where you want to be. So, you know, if it is whatever, I still Uber and I got a full-time job. So whatever that looks like for you, get your paper.
And kind of at this moment, I can really just speak for the 20-somethings, you ain't supposed to work your ideal job. You need to start from the bottom. I can honestly say within the past 3 to 4 year span, we have doubled and tripled our income from where we first started working. So you just have to be confident in knowing that you're not going to be in that place forever, and know that when it is time for you to transition, the universe is going to pew, 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 give you signs like, hey, sis, I got this little thing over here you said you been wanting to do.
And that's like
here he is.
My job, I already had a job when I got an opportunity to go to an interview for the job that I have now. I already had a job, already agreed to work there, and I put in an application like for where I work now a long time before. And Popo was like, well, just go. I was like, well, I don't need to go.
Yes. I was like, you don't have anything to, you literally have nothing to lose.
And I got that job, and I make double what I would have been making.
What?
At that. Yeah. And I love where I work now. Like, you know, there, of course, every time of the day.
Yeah, our jobs suck. Let's just get that out the way.
But, you know, it was literally, I don't need to go. And it's like, just go. You don't have nothing to lose. I already got a job. If they don't hire me, that's fine. And it was like the same day. Yes, we would like to offer you the position at this salary. And me?
Rihanna, ladies and gentlemen. The best friend. Rihanna's best friend. Like, girl, gotta go get that job for us, girl. Go make that little extra coin for us.
And that just slides us into the next tip. Just trust the process. It is okay. Like, depression is real. And we know that. And if you do feel like you're feeling depressed or you're really getting down, talk to somebody. You know, talk to a friend, talk to a therapist. If you're still in school, if you're going for your master's, you get credit hours with the therapist that's on campus. So see about that. Go talk to somebody. Even if it's, you know, virtual, see what your options are, because you're not the only person going through that. You don't have to be down in the dumps about it. But if you feel yourself getting to that low place, make sure that you reach out for help.
And we acquired, while we were not undergrad, our mentor, Dean Moore, who she has really guided us on the path of just where we want to be, because we trying to be rich.
And build her
and
little
live in
shack
condos.
outside.
Yeah, give her a little mother suite or something
and
in the backyard. Just literally, just drive the wagon over here, and she just like commute back and forth from our house to her house. You know, we're gonna put her on because she put us on. Anyways, but we acquired a mentor, and that is what's really helped us humble ourselves. Because if it was up to us, we were on not the path of destruction, but you move faster. For sure. Because it's all about choices. And when you feel pressured by society, like you graduated, now what? And it's like, nigga, nothing. Now what?
I'm done.
I'm sitting my ass on the couch for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to get different mentors for different things. We have Dean, who is our mentor for everything. But, you know, there can be somebody who's meant to be your mentor when you know, for your finances, your mentor for your career. Definitely reach out to people and let people know, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, and I would like to see if you and I could build some type of relationship, a mentorship. I look up to you, whatever. And I find that people are really open to that, because people themselves are like, me, I ain't shit. You want to work with me?
You want me to guide you where?
Right.
I need somebody. I was going to ask you the same thing. You weren't graduated with the degree since you know everything. Right. And even professors we've acquired as mentors that you take those classes. Dr. Hall, you take those classes. They bust your ass. They push you. You kind of hate them. But then at the end, it's like, hey, they see something in you, which is why they kind of, you know, so hard. Even though during the semester, it's like, this is a bunch of BS. And I don't like you. But then after that class, it's like, wow, that was a really good professor. And you kind of befriend them, and they help mentor you and just let you know. They tell you, too, that they didn't start where they are right now. You have to start somewhere. And just give yourself time to grow. Give yourself time to learn. If you're the 20-somethings, this is the time to gain the experience. Like, the money is going to come. And that's something that...
The money will come.
Yeah, that's something that we had to learn. Like, you got the education. Just trust that the universe is going to supply what you need because you put in the hard work.
Right.
No pain, no gain.
No.
Like that's the saying for a reason. So you put the pain, you gonna have the gain.
And hand motion, because that's it. That's a wrap. As always, you can be happy without everything going your way.
I'm sorry. I was trying to do a little
everything going your way. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. We about to, finish
Make
our
dinner.
little girl vacay. We about to make some dinner, and we're going to the hookah bar. Space Jam.
We're going to the water hole.
Space Jam. All right. Wave your hands, welcome to the space. Yeah, we're going to the water thing tomorrow.
We're going to the water
We're
hole.
going to a little lake. We're doing some Caucasianeering. Little activities, what I like call WPA, white people activities. That's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow.
We're going to the water hole with
and
some
we're gonna grill
marinated
out.
steaks,
Woo-hoo.
sauteed Brussels
Woo-hoo.
sprouts, with it bacon wrapped asparagus,
Little jalapeno, little jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Yeah, woo-hoo, with the bacon.
And we just
I'm
gonna be
about to go to
out.
food coma
Sun's
thing
out,
in there.
rolls out. We gonna be out there.
Hey, we trying to bake the buns.
Bake the buns.
Hey. Okay, we love y'all. Bye.